How will you prepare yourself during calamities? In the event of a natural disaster, having a preparedness plan can be a critical element in helping secure a safe transition out of danger for you, your loved ones, and your property. Preparation is key, but it is also important to stay calm and focused during an emergency. Be ready. Here are some strategies to do during and after the calamities. 1. During earthquake. Drop, cover and hold. In a stadium or theatre, drop to the ground in front of your seat or lean over as much as possible. Then cover your head with your arms as best as possible, and hold onto your neck with both hands until shaking stops. Then walk out slowly, watching for anything that could fall during aftershocks. Go out to your room and go to an open area or a meeting place. Experiencing an earthquake can be frightening, but with preparation, you will know what to do after an earthquake. Go to an open area away from trees, telephone poles, and buildings. Once in the open, get down low and stay there until the shaking stops. The area near the outside walls of a building is the most dangerous place to be. Check yourself and others for injuries. Provide first aid for anyone who needs it. 2. CPR, or cardiopulmonary resuscitation, is a life-saving technique that's useful in many emergencies, such as a heart attack or near drowning, in which someone's breathing or heartbeat has stopped. The American Heart Association recommends starting CPR with hard and fast chest compressions. Most people won't just stand by and do nothing while someone's in trouble in the water. On a lifeguarded beach, in an emergency, you'd alert the lifeguards. But what do you do out of season or on holiday when there are no lifeguards and someone's drowning? Check that the area is safe, then perform the following basic CPR steps. Call 911 or ask someone else to. Lay the person on their back and open their airway. Check for breathing. If they are not breathing, start CPR. Perform 30 chest compressions. Perform 2 rescue breaths. Repeat until an ambulance or automated external defibrillator arrives. Drowning is a form of death by suffocation. Death occurs after the lungs take in water. This water intake then interferes with breathing. The lungs become heavy, and oxygen stops being delivered to the heart. Right after a drowning, a person may be unconscious, unable to breathe, or without a heartbeat, gasp for air, cough up pink froth, vomit, or breathe rapidly, seem to be fine. 3. Search and rescue. Search and rescue is the search for and provision of aid to people who are in distress or imminent danger. The general field of search and rescue includes many specialty subfields, typically determined by the type of terrain the search is conducted over. The rescuer acts as crutch to the injured. This method is used when the casualty is in a position to help them. The rescuer stands and assists the injured to place their arm around the shoulder. The rescuer grasps it with a hand. At the same time, the rescuer places the other hand around the injured person as waist and assists the person to move. This is called human crutch. Fireman's lift is a 9-step method to lift the casualty and carry, if the casualty is unconscious, but without injury to the body. It is an easy method for a single rescuer to carry the casualty down from the higher elevated areas, or bring the casualty up from the basement via upper stairs. And ladders also. When someone becomes unconscious, it is essential to know what to do. Some simple first aid steps, such as checking the vital signs and assessing for a serious injury, can help until emergency services arrive. If a person is not breathing, it may be necessary to perform CPR. 4. Bomb threat and IED detection and management. A bomb threat is defined as a threat to detonate an explosive or incendiary device to cause property damage, death, or injuries, whether or not such a device actually exists. All bomb threats are to be taken seriously. Bomb threats are threats usually delivered by phone, but can and have been delivered via mail, notes left at the scene, email, and even given in person. In the majority of cases, bomb threats are designed to disrupt everyday operations and do not result in bombs being found. Bomb threats are usually reported via telephone. If you receive a bomb threat via telephone, take the caller seriously, ask a lot of questions, take notes on everything said and heard, including background noise, voice characteristics, etc. If the caller hangs up, do not use the telephone on which the threat was received. Call campus police immediately after call from another telephone, or ask another person call the police immediately. Notify supervisor or department head. Campus police will determine if you need to evacuate.